What if I told you that one of the most advanced civilizations in human history disappeared without a single great war, without burning cities, and without a dramatic final battle? No conquerors, no screaming crowds, just silence. Thousands of years ago, while much of the world was still living in chaos, the Indus Valley Civilization was quietly building cities that even modern societies struggle to match. More than 4,000 years ago, along the banks of the Indus River, people built cities like Mohenjo-daro and Harappa with incredible precision. Their streets were laid out in perfect grids. Their homes had private bathrooms. Their drainage systems were so advanced that many are still studied today. This was not a primitive society. This was a civilization that understood planning, hygiene, and order at a level far ahead of its time. What makes this even more fascinating is how peaceful this civilization appears to have been. Archaeologists have found very few weapons and almost no evidence of large-scale warfare. Instead of massive palaces or statues of kings, they left behind homes, marketplaces, and public baths. This suggests a society focused on daily life, trade, and balance, rather than conquest and power. But then, slowly everything began to change. Around 1900 BCE, the great cities started to empty. Houses were abandoned, streets filled with dust, wells dried up. And yet, there are no signs of invasion. No mass graves, no destroyed fortifications. A civilization that had thrived for centuries simply began to fade away. One theory suggests that nature turned against them. The mighty rivers that once gave life to their fields may have changed course. Floods may have destroyed crops, followed by long droughts that made farming impossible. Climate patterns shifted, and with them, the delicate balance that kept the civilization alive began to break. Another possibility is human error. As cities grew larger, resources became harder to manage. Forests were cut down. Soil lost its fertility. Trade routes may have collapsed. Over time, small problems may have grown into disasters. Not overnight, but slowly, generation after generation. Until people were forced to leave their homes in search of survival. Some historians believe the collapse came from within. A breakdown in social systems, poor leadership decisions, inequality. When systems that once worked are pushed too far, they fail. And when they fail, even the most organized societies can crumble without a single enemy lifting a sword. What is truly haunting is how quietly this civilization ended. No dramatic ending, no heroic last stand. Just people walking away from their cities, leaving behind walls, streets, and memories. History often teaches us about loud collapses filled with violence, but the Indus Valley Civilization teaches us something far more unsettling. Sometimes the greatest endings come in silence. This story forces us to reflect on our own world. We pride ourselves on technology, planning, and progress. But are we listening to the warnings around us? Are we protecting the balance between nature and growth? The people of the Indus Valley may have believed their world was stable too, until it wasn't. The ruins still stand today, whispering a question across thousands of years. If one of the most advanced civilizations in history could disappear without a sound, what does that mean for us?